finished washing my hair. It's a lot of work. I also kind of straightened my edges a little bit because I'm about to put it in a sew-in. And I know, didn't I just relax it? Didn't I just go through this whole process of relaxing it? Yes, I did. But right now my hair is wet, it's damp, and that's why it would be even bigger. So yeah, it was straightened, but it was not dead straight. So it really turned out to be more of a texturizer than anything, because she said I had so much hair and we were worried about the time over processing it. So it's gonna take a few more sessions to get it dead straight. But right now I just washed it and let it air dried. I could blow dry it and then flat iron it, too much. But I'm gonna put it in a sew-in instead. So that's how I get to retain so much length and body, because I like protective styles. You know what? I think the reality is, whether or not you have natural hair, or whether, you know, natural kinky hair, or whether or not you have relaxed hair, as long as it's long or longer than, you know, past your shoulder, it's gonna be work. So, you know, for me to say it's a little easier when it's straight, it is a little easier to handle. But to be honest, it's still a lot of work. I have to try to make sure my hair is you know, dry before I braid it. So I could just let it air dry, which is best, but I don't have the patience, and I'm trying to braid it up before it gets too late. So that's why I'm using a blow dryer, but it's not on very hot heat, just enough to dry it. Try to avoid combs in my hair, and I would never comb my hair like this so freely when it was natural, you know, completely natural. So that part, it's so nice to be able to just put a comb through my scalp like this. And I wish I could just go out with my hair like this, but it's just, it would just be all over the place, and it's not good for it. So I try to protect it. So that's what the back looks like. And there you can see my scalp. Okay. So what I'm doing now, I decided I needed to wash the hair, the extensions I was going to enter. So that's what I'm doing. So this is the beautiful hair from Indique, which I've decided I'm going to wash it well before I put it in my hair. So I did use these once, but I didn't like how I installed it the last time. Or it wasn't the installation that was the problem. The problem was that my hair was not blending well. So it's just easy. Well, it's not easy. It's actually more difficult to just do sewing on your own self. If I paid somebody, it would be so much easier. But as usual, I like the struggle of putting it in myself. So of course, now that my hair is straightened, it's so much easier to blend it with my sewing. So as you can see, this is how much leave out, or how much of my natural hair I'm going to leave out. This narrow strip here, and then my edges. That's about it. So that's one side. You can see I have a anchor braid I decided to do on the side of my leave out. So 2 skinny braids on the side of my leave out, and then the rest is just braided back. I did not add any hair. Some people add hair to it. That's your choice. If your hair is super thin or super short, you'd be better off adding a little bit of braiding hair, but I don't need that, so I'm just braiding it back halfway, the other half to go. Almost done. You can see I have a track over here. I'm going to need to lay a few more this way, almost on a slant, so that I can have a little bit of a swoop. Apply flat iron prior to this. So this is again my natural hair, just the leave out right there. And it's interesting because my husband was like, why do you bother putting in a sewing? Your hair is already long. It's practically almost the same length as my natural hair. But again, I can do a lot of things with the weave that I can't do with my natural hair or don't want to do. It's just a lot more, you know, maintenance free. And I know those of you who have worn sewings, you understand. You know, I can abuse, even though I don't want to abuse this hair. This is Indique hair. I don't want to abuse it. But, you know, I can do things with it that I'm not going to do with my natural hair. Honey, no, no ma'am. Plus, here it gets tucked away. The majority of it gets tucked away. And then it continues to grow and flourish. All right, let's show you the final blending. Did it blend or did it not? All right, we'll take off. How natural does that look? Amazing. Now here it goes. All right, this is some country shit right here. Do you see any traffic? No, I don't see any traffic coming. I don't see any traffic going. But we're standing at the stop sign with this guy holding the sign because we're supposed to be expecting traffic.
Maybe it's a possum crossing.
Is there a possum crossing? Y'all see anything? Seriously, I don't see anything.
It might be a family.
But we're
of
still
possums.
standing here, and this now he's looking at us.
Yeah.
He's like wondering why she got a camera.
Right, exactly.
All right, let me take it off before he takes out a gun or something, a shotgun. But seriously, why are we standing here? Do you see anything, people?
Oh, yeah, here's something.
You see something? Do you see something? What?
They're coming over a hill.
Where? Like how many miles away, you guys? All right. So if y'all are wondering, what are we doing here in this bush? We're traveling after going on a job interview and checking out an area. And do you think I want to come work in this area? That would be a no. but we're still sitting here. It's been about, I don't know, almost 5-10 minutes. I think now this guy is just taking the mickey out of us. Ken, what do you think? This is some foolishness, isn't it?
Safety first.
You know? Turn it on me. The guy ahead lets like 2 cars go by, but all right, there's some more cars coming. Okay, okay. So we just been sitting here. All right, okay, yeah, there is traffic now. Look, look, look. A little bit of traffic. But now we've got some cars behind us because this is considered big traffic in this area. What's going on? Alright, we need to go. We got places to be. Alright, so I guess you could see it was a 2-lane, or it is a 2-lane road. And they're doing construction on one side, so that was the holdup. And this is still North Carolina, some backwoods in North Carolina. Not everywhere in North Carolina looks really nice, like where we live. A lot of the South looks like this, very rural. Rural and country, and occasionally in between. That's a big nice house over there. Yeah, a few nice houses tucked away, but for the most part it's pretty rural. That was funny though. Ken wants us to live in something like this, a homestead, where you have like a big farm and your house, you know, next to each other, and you have land and you grow everything you need, and you rely on your own resources and your own energy. I don't know, sometimes it seems like a good idea, and then sometimes living like a place like this seems kind of scary to me. Because do you see, if you live out here, you have no neighbors. You hardly have neighbors. Okay, maybe there's like 2-3 houses. Okay, I think I would totally live around here though. See, it's all kind of manicured, the grass. Look at that house way under, as they would say. You see that? Straight ahead. There's a nice big house. You know, it's all been kind of manicured. The neighbors are far apart. Okay, here there's no neighbors. There's nobody.
This house is for sale.
Oh, wait, there's a house for sale? Oh, yeah.
10 acres.
10 acres, y'all. You want 10 acres? We got 10 acres for you. Look at this. Wow. Okay, so yeah, this is what you would call a homestead. You see, there's a horse over there. There's a barn. This is nice. Look at that. Did you see that pony? See, okay, I might live out here if you guys would come visit me, and I would have. Good evening. We just got into the house. We've been out literally all day. We stopped at regular groceries after doing our little trip excursion today, and then we also stopped at an Indian grocery store called the Bazaar. Spice Bazaar. Spice Bazaar. So, Kenton's getting himself a drink. Let me show you what we got here. Some good stuff. All right, Ken. Oh, you gonna open it? Go ahead. Go ahead, my dear. So this is gulab jamun, and I actually already had one. You gotta open. You gotta demonstrate, my dear. Look at those juicy little brown balls. That didn't sound right, right?
Here, okay, you can show this stuff.
That didn't sound right. Juicy brown balls. But that's what they are. They're made with milk, a lot of sugar, wheat flour, soybean oil, pistachio, cardamom. They're really good. I love it. Okay, so what else we got in here? I don't know, somebody made some tea and left it. Let me put that to the side. Here is some roti. If you're from Trinidad, you know roti. But if you're also Indian, from India, you know roti. It's made with chickpea flour, and you use it to wrap like stews. I'm gonna make some chicken curry with potatoes and chickpeas. And so that's what we're going to eat today for dinner. It's really nice. It's kind of like pita bread, right? But it's a little bit more flavorful.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's better than a wrap.
It's better than a wrap? Okay. So, alright, we got the roti. I also got some more roti. This was sort of fresh roti. These are packaged, you can see. And this one, you know, only in ethnic stores can you get like handmade, fresh, you know, products like this.
Some chickpea flour.
So, yep, handmade, fresh roti made from chickpea flour. Why is that a tongue twister? Okay, and then what else did I get? Soya beans. These are soya beans, fresh soya beans to make soya bean milk. You got to be careful if you're a female not to drink or consume too much soybean products, but once in a while it's good for you. So I boil this, strain it. It's really easy. The tedious part is the straining. If you know, you can look at one of my other videos. I have a tutorial on how to make soybean milk from scratch. So it's really delicious when it's cold and sweetened with either cane sugar or sweetener of your choice. Alright, so that's what we got there. Also got some couscous. Couscous. Alright, so I was telling you I've never tried this brand before. This is I think this is a Middle Eastern brand, and it's actually says it's authentic Moroccan. So that should be nice, interesting. As you can see, the writing here is in Arabic. And you know what's interesting is I honestly used to be able to read Arabic, but I definitely cannot now. I can only pick out the words God. You know, when God or Allah is written, I can pick that out in Arabic. But that's about it. So, okay, then the last thing we got from the Indian store was some samosa. So let me take this out here so you can see without putting it out completely. Some crunchy potato, vegetarian, curried samosa. Hey, boy, do you want some samosa? You want a bite of it? Yeah. Just taking the fat off the chicken. I can't stand that disgusting fat on the chicken. desserts. Trip away from home. Another hotel. Okay, this one's a lot bigger than what I'm usually used to staying in. This one is like a big, large suite. Over here, there's another bedroom with 2 beds. Kareem and Mariam are in, and Kenton and I get this large space. Let me show you the bed. Kenton's really tired and grouchy after driving literally 4 hours. So here is a nice big comfy bed, and I have my clothes put away for tomorrow. Let me close this closet. Oh, we got ironing board, pretty nice. Got my chubby behind over here. And, you know, I gotta do that jump in the bed moment. Ooh. I need to go take a shower in a minute. So, why am I here? I guess you'll just have to find out tomorrow now, won't you? Good night. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So we stayed at the hotel for 2 nights. And why were we there? Because Habiba had a job interview. That locum life. So that's what I was there for. And it was a nice little mini vacay for the family. So we're on our way home, but we're hoping to stop at IKEA. I haven't been to IKEA in years because we don't have an IKEA right next to us. So on our way here, we realized there was an IKEA. So we're gonna stop there later today in Charlotte, right? Okay, so that's where we're going to stop on our way home, in Charlotte, IKEA. So, Kenton, say good morning, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Driving.
He's driving. That's right, don't text and drive. Don't talk and YouTube and drive.
Right.
Do you want to live so close to the water? Right on the edge of this lake.
I like to.
You'd like to? No, I would like to.
I like water.
Not this close to the water.
How close?
I just want to be able to see it, but I don't want to be right on the edge of the water.
Yeah, that's true.
This is my guilty pleasure. I love this part of the McDonald's ice cream cone. Right when you're almost finished and you get that crunchy cone that has been softened by the ice cream. Alright, we're about to turn into IKEA. Like literally 2 minutes away. So excited. It's a really hot day. I haven't been used to this heat. This is like the first time it feels like, it actually almost feels like summer to me.
No, it's 170. It's not that hot.
I don't know, it feels hot. Maybe it's the van, it feels hot. It's hot in here. Even with the AC, it's hot.
If there's no AC, you wouldn't let me turn the AC on.
No, we had the AC on, didn't we?
You never had it because you were complaining it was too cold. You get cold, you get hot.
I get cold, I get hot.
You shouldn't make fun of yourself. That's not good. That's not good self-image. Making fun of yourself like that.
Alright, honey, can y'all see IKEA? When was the last time we went to IKEA? I don't even know.
We were students.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, when we used to buy IKEA furniture. Now we've kind of upgraded. So I don't even know why we're going. Well, maybe because they got cool stuff. They got cool stuff. I just want to see how things have changed over the years.
This is the only IKEA in all of North Carolina.
It's actually quite packed in here. Packed. A lot of young people. Hello. Good.
$2. All these false plants, they look so real. I like how they mixed it up with the lights. I'm not a fan of fake plants, but this looks good. Decided to stop at the cafeteria. Swedish meatballs, chicken, beef, salmon. Wait, who's that?
Okay.
What is it? Did you do it?
Yeah. Fruit water.
Fruit water's fine. A raspberry also.
Raspberry.
Good? Good? Nice boyish kids room. If you like that kind of thing. I like these lamps. That's right, honey, you need a break. You need a break. Let me join you on this couch. Look, honey. Say hi.
How are you doing?
Oh, look at my fat face.
Oh, stop.
This is the piece that I see on everyone's beauty chair on YouTube. The sheepskin. I don't think it's real sheepskin, but $29. I think. I don't know. It's not a very big piece, but apparently you can glam up your chair with this. Cool lamp or chandelier, modern chandelier. Has that deconstructed look. $129, yeah, that's not bad. I'll get this for you for your first apartment.
Looks like you should go in a bar.
Huh?
It looks like you should go in a bar.
In a bar? Well, it's kind of a masculine, you know, aesthetic about it. I think it's really cool, especially with this dark furniture. How much is that, honey?
It's $14.99 per bulb.
Oh, $14.99 per bulb, so you can buy one bulb at a time. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Of course, I'm always drawn to everything yellow. This is a really nice lamp for a kid's room, or even an adult who's playful. Look at this. This is a really good deal. Look how big this unit is, and it's $59. So if you had dolls or designer bags or designer shoes, you could have this whole unit for $59. I think that's awesome. I don't need it, don't have the space for it, but if I did, and for this very sturdy shelf unit, if you've got a lot of books, this is really nice, and it's pretty solid. They have so many different types of shelves. All these cube shelves, $49. It's amazing. I really didn't realize how affordable it was. It's been a long time since I've been at IKEA. Just found the Alex drawers, yay! I'm gonna use this for makeup and maybe some of my jewelry. Just get things more organized by my beauty table. And she is only $129. I think that's a bargain. Wow, look at this little modern apartment setup. You got your fridge, you got your stove. I love this modern, simple backsplash. And honey, look at the cabinets. I like this white glossy cabinets.
This will be like
Yeah, this is basically like a New York City apartment. Not a lot of square footage, but they make use of every square foot of space. Nice modern sink. Nice faucet. Got your table set up. Let's pretend we live here. We got our couch right here. We got our TV and cabinets that go all the way up because you make use of your vertical space when you don't have a lot of room. Now let me show you this little bedroom. I think this chandelier just draws you in. Look at that. Got your bed.
where the magic happens.
Where the magic happens. Is that where your magic happens, Kenton?
3 times.
What?
Here's one of them.
Here's one magic right here.
There's one magic trick.
One magic trick right there. And that's the last magic trick right there.
Yeah, that's one.
She's not amused. So, what are we cooking here today? We have our frying pan. Let me get you some bacon. And maybe you need some eggs. Would you like some hot chocolate, honey, or some tea? What would you like? Okay, let's show you my cabinets. I swear I must have been a gay guy in my last life.
What?
I must have been. How about some wine? I think you would like some wine, would you? Cheers. Look at this open concept kitchen. You've got the open shelves on the backsplash. Can you appreciate the cabinetry? And wow. Love it. Love, love, love this too. I don't know. It's a close toss-up. This seems more realistic to what my family would like or have if I were designing my own kitchen. Large island. Of course, you gotta have your nice fake felt tomato. Alright, I think this was Miriam's kitchen here. Kind of sleek, modern, but still a little warm. And of course, these carts here are pretty popular with all the YouTubers. Organize your makeup, organize your baby stuff, pretty much organize anything you want and roll it around. And it's only $24.99. Kenton can't contain himself. He's getting, what is that?
It's a reusable stopper bottle.
For what?
I'm gonna try and make in our next video homemade kombucha. Is it kombucha?
He can't even say it. Kabuchi. Kombucha. Kabuchi. It's something that's good for you?
It's supposed to be, but we'll find out. It may not be.
Oh my God. Kenton is the king of kitchen gadgets, let me tell you.
But you won't let me get another one.
What? We don't need another mason jar.
I don't think we have one.
We don't have that big.
We have tons of big mason jars. Yes, we do. Have you gone into the that room by the garage? Yes, we do. The kitty stuff. To be young again. To have babies again. Oh. Where's Kenton going? He's got me all over the place. Oh. Look at that. Let's just stop for a minute. That's so cute. Alright, downstairs. Better hurry up. Told you. Accessories. Gadgets.
See, all we have is those huge whisks.
The whisk?
We don't have a little whisk.
I think we do.
Where?
We don't?
Yeah.
I think we do. Oh, Lordy. How rude. Do you know what he just said? Look at this. This huge grater. He's like, look, this is for your feet. How rude. He thinks he's funny.
see, yeah, it looks like...
You know, these are kind of thin, but they would do okay outside. These are a little bit more sturdy. Tend to like rounds better. And this square. Cups for days. Mugs for 99 cents, y'all. 99 cents. These bamboo salad bowls or serving bowls. I'm wearing high heels and Kareem is still taller than me. She is drawn to the light. Lights, 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 lamps, chandeliers.
Six.
Oh yeah, I could definitely have that. This is the sort of stuff I would be amused with for hours. Kareem, strike a pose. What happens when you do drugs? You end up like that guy. You see this poor guy here? Stay away from drugs, kids. I always say I'm really not about fake plants, but I gotta say, IKEA, you are doing it. Look at this. This looks real. You even got the fuzz, real dirt in there. It looks real, right? Look real? Look at these ginormous cacti. Is that how you say it? And look at all these beautiful bromeliads, as they're called. Make you think you're in the tropical forest. I love these. These do well with a lot of shade. So you can put them on your patio, you can put them indoors, but it has to be usually a little bit of shade. And you see these, Canton, in a lot of like oriental type establishments or businesses.
Money plants.
Money plants?
For good luck.
For good luck. Out through the self-serve furniture area. This is huge. This is where you come and get your own stuff. You don't actually need a sales associate. You just come get it. Well, they'll help you get it too. Alright, so we're gonna find my little piece of furniture. Wow, this place is overwhelming. Aisle 12?
Yeah, over here.
Alright, on the road again. Bye-bye, IKEA. It's been fun. Okay, they just had to pick up some old-fashioned cinnamon buns. But yes, this trip was sweet. And fun. Right, honey, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Especially when he has to do the heavy lifting. Thank you so much for watching Kenton and Habiba. We really appreciate it. Appreciate all your likes, all your wonderful comments and encouragement. And I hope you'll be back, hopefully before the end of the week, to watch another video. My family from New York will be here. We'll be doing a lot of cooking, of course. I'll be making soya milk, cooking some fish, a lot of good stuff. So you got to come back and meet my family and all the shenanigans that we get up to. God bless you guys.